Hello again, everybody. Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader at TheTechTrader.com. It's Thursday, the 8th of February. These are the charts of the day, and as we do every Thursday, a swing trade review of all the swings for the last few weeks that are still active, of course. Let's start off with AAOI alphabetically. Recently put a new swing on it after it popped out of the falling wedge. Now little flags for me. At this point, I'm looking to see if the stock can accelerate, and if it does, 22.5 and all the way up to 30 might be a target for me. ARQT, nice swing so far as it broke out. We put a swing on it, ran up to both targets and pulled back very quietly on low volume. If it can hold right here, I'm looking for this one to get up into the 8-9 zone. Stay tuned. Could be a good swing. Atomera, beautiful inverse head and shoulder type pattern, then a platform, a breakout to the neckline, and the long-term declining topsline for the pullback. If it can hold it right here, and that's something I'll be watching closely. And I'm looking for a move to 9.5 and 11. AUDC, a beautiful type of inverse head and shoulders or right-handed extended V with a platform and a nice pop. The last couple of days have been inside days, and I think the stock is headed to 15.5, 16, and then 17, maybe 17.5. BLND, broke out of a coil, popped and from the wedge, broke out of the wedge and stalled. I still like the look of it, provided it takes out 295 with volume. My target is 4. Coherent, beautiful chart, breakaway gap. And an inside day today, I'm looking for the stock to make it to high 60s, mid 70s. COYA, today I believe it broke out. Not a lot of volume, it's thin, but it was up 42 cents or 6.5% and moved back over resistance and over the moving averages. And now looking for 8 and 10. CRNT, after coming out of a falling wedge, it's been positive for 5 days in a row. But today was more of an inside day, very quiet. I like it for an extension to 285, 3.5, and 4.5. FSLY, FSLY, popped out, put a swing on it, formed the flag and popped out again. Then it formed like another flag, and today was a big day for it. As it spiked up 208, almost 10%. Mine was over 4 million. The stock is now at a resistance level that if it gets through, I'm going to target 29. GCT, beautiful rising channel, steady as she goes. Now looking for a mid-channel target in the mid-30s and then in the mid-40s. GTHX, rising channel, a beauty. It popped, pulled back from the wedge and broke out. I'm now looking for an extension to 6 and 7. KOPN, got hammered back pretty hard, but what a wonderful day it had today as they announced yet another new contract among several they've had lately. For me, the way this stock is acting here, I think it successfully held the trend line, needs to get over 255. And then you had substantially higher targets at 3.5, 4.5, and 6. LBPH makes me a little uncomfortable because this pullback after breaking out is now into a no man's land area where it has to hold in this zone or around 17. ORIC spiked up to the top of the channel and pulled back. It's now a little bit overbought in a fifth wave, but I like the long-term pattern. I'm looking for 18. Puma broke out, pulled back, and they popped again. Finished at 541. That was up 37 cents, 7.5%. More importantly, it's coming out of a base, and now I'm looking for 6.5 and 7.75. Plug. After a V bottom formed, popped a wedge and popped, it's now wedging yet again in wave 4, it appears. I like the way this is forming. The next targets are 5.75 and 7. TALK forming a beautiful consolidation. This low price stock has a good shot at 3 and 4 coming up. TMDX, very strong chart pattern, looking for a mid-90s and then 110 or so. TSVT. Popped out of an inverse head and shoulders. It's got a beautiful pattern. Today it popped another 55 cents, 10%. Now I'm looking for 8. Viking, big day today, 481 or almost 20%. Volume picked up to 8.6 million. Looks to me like the stock is accelerating into the low 30s. And WRAP, WRAP, which popped the other day and pulled back, is coming on again. Up 40 cents or 10% today. 700,000 traded not a lot, but I can tell you that I think that this stock is going to be back up in that 6-7 zone shortly. And finally, XERS, which popped and pulled back in a wedge, breaking out of that wedge again. I need to get through where it is now, 2 3/4, and then 3 1/4 for your next targets. And let's look at the swing currents, remaining swing trades that are in play. And this is HB signing off. Have a great evening. I'll talk to you tomorrow.